What's up, good people? It's your boy C Dot. Hey, I'm so sorry that I'm not gonna be able to make it. But before I say that, I wanted to say, what y'all doing? What's good? Hey, I'm really hating I'm not getting to see y'all face right now. But I wanted to give y'all a little bit of a word of encouragement. So what I've been talking about a lot, your boy been able to go to Arkansas, been to Irving, been to several places since I been over there, and I'm really just trying to speak life. And I want to say thank you first of all, because y'all really carry a lot of influence with me when I'm out there and I'm talking to people. Y'all stay with me on my heart, and I'm thinking about the things that you share with me. I'm thinking of the strength that you're showing, the struggle that you're fighting, and I just want to say I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. I wanted to take the time to talk to y'all and give y'all my real short little snippet, but I wanted y'all to be under the understanding of who you are. I know that sounds real vague, real vague, but I really want you to really stop and think about that. Who are you? Because sometimes, depending on your circumstances, you can be evaluated by a number. You can be evaluated by some actions. You can be evaluated by miscommunication, misunderstanding, all these different things. But no one else can know how to treat you until you know who you are. And you have to know that your circumstances don't define who you are. And I want to encourage y'all to think of the perspective of, what was I created for? What was my purpose? Again, as my fellow believers, understand that this is not your end journey, regardless of whether you're in there for the rest of your life or whether you're graced to come outside and be a part of the community again. You're already a part of the community, because everywhere I go, y'all coming with me. But the thing that I really want you to focus on is how the enemy operates. And I think I've said this to y'all before, but I'm going to say it to you again. The way the enemy operates is he tries to get you to believe that his ideas are your own. So he'll say things to you so much and so often that you're not even able to recognize that, hey, that's not even me saying that. And you start to take ownership of an idea and a lie that's not yours. So understand, one of the greatest ways to combat that is knowing who you are. And when you know who you are, you're going to be able to distinguish your voice from the enemy's voice. You're going to be able to cast down all of those lies that the enemies are trying to flood you with, he's trying to feed you with. But we ain't got time for that, because we got too much kingdom business to work with. So when that comes, I want you to ask, start to evaluate your thoughts. This is some of the things I tell my students to do. I want you to sit down and interrogate the thoughts that decide to flow through your mind. And I want you to shake them down. I want you to question them, find out their motive, find out their reasoning. And with those thoughts, be like, hold on, wait a minute. This is what this thought was. Write it down, repeat it, say it out loud, and see, hold on. And ask yourself a simple question. Is that me, or is that something else? If it's you, you still interrogate it. Check it. Ask, am I being beneficial to myself right now? Am I putting myself in a position that I'll be able to pour out to someone else? Or is this the enemy trying to get me caught up again? So the next time the enemy comes and tries to whisper to you in your voice, because he's an amazing ventriloquist. He's an amazing, impersonator. So the next time that thought comes across your head and says, man, it's pointless. I can't do nothing about this. Wait a minute. Who said that? Was that me? Wait, hold on. I got to check that again. It said, I can't do that. Ain't even what, but I just got finished reading. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. What? Wait a minute. That can't be mine, because I know better than that. But if you don't know who you are, you're going to accept those things. And I all know, for y'all that have daughters, or, that you've been out there, you try to play a role or whatever the case may be, the easy marks are the ones that don't know their worth and don't know their value. That's the first one the enemy goes and tries to confuse, because when you already know who you are, you already know what you're trying to do. It's like going to a car dealership and you already know the car you want, you know the price that you're willing to pay, and you ain't leaving until you got it, because you got it in the bag, cash. Well, If you go to the car lot and you have absolutely no idea what you want, you don't know what you're willing to pay, guess who is licking their chops? Not to say that car salesmen are bad, but they take advantage of the situation. Now, when you come in and say, look, I'm looking for, 2016, let me get a Suburban. I want leather. I want the Bluetooth. And I want all black. It's got to be all black. And I know the tag price says that, but I got cash. So you saying it's 35,000? I'm gonna need that for 29,000 right now, or I'm walking. Who you think gonna come out with a better deal in this situation? The only difference between the two was one knew who they were. They knew what they were looking for, and they weren't gonna deviate from the truth that they had already established. Now, when you get that in your mind, that's gonna be amazing. And one thing that I learned, that the enemy, when he's able to get you to receive those thoughts as your own, is called a stronghold. But what happens when that same situation flips over to God, where God is able to speak to you so much that you start to think that they're your thoughts? And when he's coming out and he's got the stronghold on your mind, it's a totally different perspective. And that's what we're pushing towards today. Ain't nobody said easy, but hey, easy, we're not looking for that. Understand, hard is not impossible. It's worth it. If it's hard, it's worth it. And I want y'all to remember that. So the next time you're running on something that you think is hard, or man, I can't do this, or whatever the case may be, it's worth it. If you got to fight for something, if you have to put in effort, and you are pushing towards the mark, towards the high calling of Christ, who sent, you got it. Didn't say it was going to be easy. If you think it's going to be easy, I'm going to go and need you to go read Romans. I'm going to need you to read Acts. Check out what my boy Paul had to go through. And then maybe you'll understand from a different perspective that God never said it was going to be easy, but he said he's with you. But if you don't know who you are, you don't know who he with. So in order for you to really understand who you are, summing this whole thing up, you got to know who you are in Christ. Because if you don't know that, you're going to fall for anything. You're going to be walking around like most of us. And I say us because I had to come out there myself with mistaken identity. I'm running around thinking I belong to the enemy. I'm running around thinking I belong to depression, temptation, all these different things, not understanding who I was. And that I leave you with this. Some of us right now, I'm going to leave you with an analogy and ask a question. How much sense would it make for Bill Gates' children to be homeless, hungry, and struggling? Imagine you knew that this brother was Bill Gates' son, and you walked up to him, and he's like, man, I'm just so down on my luck, and, I ain't ate in 3 days, and, I'm really doing bad. It's just, man, it's just hard. What's the first question you gonna ask? Well, I don't know what you gonna ask. My first question I'm going to ask is, where your daddy at? You mean you out here, you ain't your daddy a billionaire? That don't make no sense. Now, it's easy for us to see that, but let's flip this back a little bit. Where your daddy at? Where my daddy at? Why I'm walking around defeated when my daddy done already won everything? So while you're looking at the ability of money and influence on an earthly plane, my daddy is the one to make sure the sun rises every morning. My daddy speaks to the wind and the waves, and they obey. Now, what was I worried about again? Don't worry. It don't even matter. So that's the word I wanted to share with y'all. Know who you are. So with that being said, y'all already know what's finna happen. The only reason I'm out here finna go hoop it up in this tournament and get the opportunity to sell the books. We get to promote From Boys to Gentlemen. Y'all see the shirts. Whoop, whoop. But the only reason I'm able to do that is because of the man that you got sitting. I don't know if he over here. I depend on how it's playing. So wherever you at, Mr. Wilson, I'll point it to him. Y'all understand that this man is my inspiration. He has been nothing more than awesome for me, healthy for me, encouraging for me. So with no further ado, I give you the reason why I'm so comfortable putting my name and attached to whatever, please understand that this brother cares. We have conversations about y'all. We pray about y'all. This is something that I don't take lightly. So, again, give it up. Be attentive. Learn something. Take it away to my friend, my mentor, my ball player. He will be on the court with me, but y'all are too important, and we gonna do our best to never ever not send somebody to come and speak light to you. And with that being said, please welcome Mr. Eric Wilson. And I was just playing. Love y'all. Y'all take care. Kill it, Mr. Wilson. I already know you gonna handle it.